guys, I'm Clem and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 scenes from City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. So I read this book in March, still to do with my reading of all the mortal instruments. So last week I shared with you my 5 favorite scene of City of Bones. So now let's get into my 5 favorite scene of City of Ashes. This time I did things pretty much better than last time because I ordered my scene in a chronological order, so it might be easier for you to follow or not, I don't know. Anyway, let's get started. So the first scene I'm going to mention is the scene at the Silly Court because it's the best. It's the best in all the book, like, I don't know. So basically we have Jace, Simon, Isabel and Clary who are going to the Silly Court in New York. Actually not in New York, but anyway, because the Silly Queen wants to see them, and basically they entered in and Isabel told them like, don't drink or don't eat anything the Silly Queen is going to offer you, like, because it's going to be a trick and you're going to be stuck there forever. So they don't, when they arrive, they don't accept anything, like they even like hesitate to sit down because they don't know what happened. But actually Clary takes a cup and she just dips her finger in a glass, but she doesn't drink it. But then there's blood on her finger, so she licks her finger. But at the same time she drinks what was on the finger. So when they leave, Clary is actually stuck there, like she can't leave, and the Silly Queen tell her like, if you want to go, you have to kiss the person you want the most, like, you know, you have to, anyway, something like that. She has to kiss the person she wants the most to kiss. So since at that time she's dating Simon, she go and kiss Simon, but actually it doesn't work. And then there is this whole fight, like who's going to kiss you, like Jace and Simon say no, I'm not going to kiss you or something like that. Isabel is like, I'm not going to kiss neither of you. And then basically the Queen like make some sort of things that make Clary and Jace understand that actually we have to kiss, like it's the kiss that Clary wants the most. And so they kiss and it's just amazing. For most of people they're still brother and sister, so it's still disgusting, but for me, knowing that I'm not brother and sister, I'm like, yes, this is amazing, kiss, kiss, kiss. And so they kiss and it's really like, I don't know, what am I doing with my, I don't know, it's just like, you're dying while reading this scene. And actually, yeah, it frees Clary, so Simon understands that actually Clary still has feeling for Jess, and so he's hurt and they all go, and this scene is just brilliant. It's brilliant. I love the Silly Queen for that. The next scene I'm going to mention is actually the scene that comes just after, like just after they come back from the Silly Court. Simon's disappeared, they don't know he is, but Clary and Jess are in the institute and they're like going to Jess' room. I don't really understand what they're going to Jess' room, but basically Jess is going to shower and they have a talk and they fight because like Jess is like, I know, you know that I still love you, and Clary's like, you can't love me, I'm your sister. And he said, yeah, but it could be your secret, and Clary's like, why, like Jess is going full for Clary, doesn't really care that it's his sister, but Clary is like, I have feelings for you. She's not admitting it, but no, yeah, she's admitting it because she says like at a certain point, I love you like I would like to love Simon, and I love Simon like I should love you. And you're like, oh girl, so you don't really love Simon. I don't know, this scene is amazing because like for the first time you understand that Clary and Jess actually have feelings for each other, just going for it. But Clary is like a smart girl and she's like, it's my brother, I can't have those feelings, so she's trying to deny it and to fight it, but they really can't. And basically the scene ends like that, like then there's a lot of tension, sexual tension I'm talking about, and it's just amazing. The next scene actually happened at Luke's, like Luke's and Maya just got hurt by Valentine. No, Maya got hurt by Valentine and Luke's got hurt by demons. And so they're all together, I mean Alec, Jace, Clary and Simon are there. Is Simon there? Yeah, I think Simon is there. And Magnus is coming and I think Isabel's too. Magnus is coming because he's here to help like cure Maya from what happened to her. And basically, like Magnus said, you have to stop calling me for everything because I'm a warlock. I'm not like doing this for free and you have to pay me. And they all like overshadow Hunters like, yeah, but you're a friend, like it's like you do that because you're kind and you want to. And Magnus is like, no, I need to get paid. And then Jace says the best line ever, and he said, yeah, but you're the only warlock that's dating one of our friends. And you're like, yes, that's what I thought. I was sure that Magnus and Alec are actually dating. Because from the beginning of the book, you have a very few hints that something's happening with Alec. Like, he's spending a lot of time outside, he's got bites on his neck, and you're like, okay, he's seeing someone. And if you're clever enough, you understand that there is something between Magnus and Alec. Especially, I think, at some point in the book, in the second book, Magnus sees Alec and he said, Alec, darling, and you're like, darling? You've seen them like maybe twice or 3 times and you call him darling, and then with Jace saying that, you're like, I knew it, they're dating, they're so cute. Next, we've got a scene that's happening a bit after that. I don't know if it's the same point or just after another time. No, it's another time when they're at Luke's. And Clary and Jace are alone in one room at Luke's, and basically Clary's has stopped talking to Jace because like they are feeling for each other but they can't, and so they're talking, and basically Jess, why do I keep calling him Jace? Jace is like arguing with Clary and kind of yelling at her, saying like, you're not talking to me, you're not showing any emotion, and like basically they're calling that, and Jace is still proposing her to actually date, but like to hide that from everyone, and they get really, really close, and then Simon arrives in the room and breaks everything, and Clary gets mad at Jace, and you're like, okay, nice, amazing. Simon, I love you, but not right now. So the last thing I'm going to mention is the scene of the Fearless rune. So they just all found out that Clary might have a sort of ability that the other doesn't have. Like, she will have the ability to draw new runes, and the runes she draws are more powerful than any other runes. And so they want to test her to see if it's true, and Jace suggest Clary to create a rune like to fight fear, like to be fearless. So she does. So it ends up that actually Alec is going to be the one like trying out the Fearless rune, so Jace put it on his body, and then nothing happened. But then Mary's and Robert arrive, who are actually Alec's parents, and they arrive with Easy, and then Alec just jump like from his seat and he said, Mom, Dad, I have something to tell you, I'm dating someone. And there, the first time I read it, I was like, wait, is he going to tell to his parent that he's dating someone and he's gay, and moreover he's dating a warlock, which is even worse? Because Robert and Mary's are kind of old-fashioned and really conservative Shadowhunter, and as a Shadowhunter it's not really well seen to be gay, and it's not like, moreover is dating a warlock, a downwarder, which is even worse. So you're like, wait dude, what are you doing? And you realize that actually the rune is working because it doesn't fear anymore his parent and the clave and everything. And so everybody's looking at him in this scene, and then he continues and he's like, I'm dating someone, it's not a Shadowhunter, and you're like, oh my gosh, is he really going to do it? And then there's Magnus in the scene and he's like looking at him at the same time proud and a bit scared because he doesn't really know what's happening. And so everybody's looking at him and saying, I'm dating a downwarder, and everybody's on their ass, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of him. But then like Magnus stop him, or I think does it collapse? I don't really remember it ends, but in the end it doesn't tell that he's dating Magnus, and you're like, anyway, I'm still proud of you. And they discover that actually the rune is working, so they're all really happy. And I really love this scene because at the same time so many important things happen, because Alec finally like is saying something, is confident, and is saying what he wants to say to his parents. But yeah, and it's really funny. I really love this scene. So yeah guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to share and to like this video. Also don't forget to subscribe to the channel to be notified when I post new video. Tell me in the comment down below what is your favorite scene from City of Ashes. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye guys!